Employers today want to hire people that have a defined skill set. When an employer hires someone, it costs a lot of money to bring that person in. And the better or stronger that their skill set, the faster that person can contribute. The faster that that person contributes, the less money the organization loses as that person gets up to speed. So organizations, companies, businesses today are looking to verify that the skills that a person says that they have are indeed real. It's very easy for a job seeker to put on their resume that I have a certain skill when in reality I may not. And if the employer brings that person in and that person does not indeed have that skill, then the employer has several options, one of which might be to train the person, which will cost money. One might be to let the person go, which means that they've lost money. One might be to let the person develop on their own, but none of those are optimal situations. In economics, we have a concept called imperfect information. And this is a great example of imperfect information. I don't know if what the person says about their skills is correct or not. However, new technologies are coming about, and one of those is called the digital badge, which will help fix this problem. And what a digital badge does is it provides a means for recognizing that a person completed some accomplishment that had some outcome that has been verified to some degree. And what that does is it reduces the imperfect information. So you'll see several badges on the screen here that are Microsoft badges. And if I attain one of those Microsoft Office Specialist badges, what that does is that tells an employer that I had to complete an assessment that says, yes, indeed, I know Excel or PowerPoint. So when I walk into the environment, they don't have to guess whether or not when I sit down at my computer, I'm going to be able to utilize Excel. And what's even better about digital badges is they can give a lot of nuance in terms of the amount of skill that I have. So I can click through these badges, which are typically put on your LinkedIn profile. It's critically important to have LinkedIn. Everyone has to have a LinkedIn profile today who has career objectives. And by putting the badge on LinkedIn, the person who is verifying your skills, so your potential employer, your prospective employer, can click through that badge and see, typically with pretty good detail, how long you've known how to do this, what was involved in terms of the assessment, and what specific aspects of the skill that the person has. Microsoft Excel is a great example. So many employers say, I want someone who knows Excel, but what they really want is someone who knows pivot tables, probably. That's probably one of the most in-demand skills today. Any ability to dissect and analyze data. And so it's not just enough to put Excel on one's resume. You should be noting all the specifics, but the problem is a resume is generally 1 or 2 sheets of paper. So it's hard to note all the nuance for that skill that you have, but the badge does just that. So when an employer clicks your badge on LinkedIn, they're going to see a lot of detail associated with just how much you know about Excel. So that is basically what a digital badge does. That gives a little bit of background on badges, and this follows the old scouting. So if you're familiar with Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts, it follows the old scouting model where when I accomplish something, I attain a badge. And you'll very often see scouting uniforms or outfits that have badges all over them. And that is representative of what the person knows. The digital badge is the modern equivalent to that. So in today's world, what you want to do is attain badges for skill sets and prominently display those on your LinkedIn profile, so that when employers are searching for someone with the skill that you have or a mix of various skills that you have, you will be one of the best search results that pop up. So hope this helps. Thank you so much for watching.